Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back with another Legends video, and here today we're just gonna be discussing a few things, man. As you can see in the last couple of days, man, I kind of switched up the time that I upload stuff, right? And it's not even that; it's that I basically been just trying to push out at least one video these past couple of days, right? Like there was a day where it was like 10 or 11 o'clock, and I was just so close to missing the daily upload streak, which we have been keeping up since October, right? So, and I plan on to keep it going for as long as I can, right? As of right now, I definitely see myself being able to upload at least one piece of content every day, so that's a good thing. But there's this game, bro. It's them right now, right? Because I'm not gonna sit here and say that I just I'm not feeling it these past couple days, or I'm getting burnt out. I'm not. It's this game, man. They're just making it so hard to just make me upload things. Let's talk about the first thing, right? Obviously, the main purpose of this video is the anniversary, right? But we'll keep that for the second half of this video. Real quick, I just want to talk about the recent frame rate drop, or whatever you want to call it. Basically, everybody's experiencing this thing where we're in the middle of a match, everything seems to be going good, and all of a sudden the game just the frames just drop, making it hard to for the game to register your inputs, right? So if you're trying to sidestep while somebody's about to attack you, it'll be so bad to the point where you're just standing there and you can't even do anything about it, and next thing you know, you're in a combo, even though you're vanishing, you're trying to vanish, right? But this thing is just it's just too much, right? It's a very big hindrance on the game. People are not able to play PvP as good, and there's actually only a couple days left. There are people that's trying to push the god rank, me included, right? This wasn't a season where I just played every day and grinded my ass off to where I wanted to maintain god rank every day like I did on the previous double RP season. This is one of those ones where I just only play when it's time to upload a video, or just grind it maybe in a little bit of sessions, right? Just not going crazy every day, right? But this is going to be a season where I have to catch up, where I'm not at god rank yet, where I have to pull out the stops for the last couple of days. Literally, by the time you're watching this, it is Monday night, or by the time I'm uploading this is Monday night. I'm not sure when you're going to be watching this, but there's basically only like 2 days left in the season, right? It's about to be Tuesday, meaning there's literally, it's the last day actually, right? Tuesday's the next day, obviously, and the season ends Tuesday night, so I have to spend all day grinding. I am at like 1.5, right? So I only need to climb up like 500 more slots, but obviously there's other people grinding too, so it's going to be harder to grind, right? It's not as easy anymore because more and more people are playing, because it's the end of the season. So they definitely need to get this together. Obviously, I don't see them fixing this until probably the next season, which does suck, because there's probably going to be people that don't get their god rank who usually get it, or who's probably really good at the game but just can't do what they have to do because of this annoying frame dropping thing, right? These frame rate droppings just out of nowhere. It's just stupid, and it was a thing that just came out of nowhere too. It was just one day everybody just went on Twitter and was like, hey, it's everybody just experiencing frequent frame drops during their game, and then everybody was like, yeah, and then we all just figured out it's a problem on their half, and again, they just need to get this sorted out. Now let's talk about the second part of this video, right? Or the main part of this video, which is the Dragon Ball Legends 5th year anniversary. Now it's crazy because basically we're going from something negative into probably one of the best things about this game, right? The anniversary celebration, right? So it's kind of weird how we have to switch it up, but before I even get into that, right, speaking of the 5th anniversary approaching, I highly doubt there's going to be anything to do within these next 2 weeks, right? Obviously there's only 2 weeks left, so maybe they could give us a Zenkai, a free-to-play unit beforehand. Last year around this time, we did get the free Gokus, right? The 6 free Gokus, the base form, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God, and then Super Saiyan Blue. We did get those, right? They released them day by day. I'm pretty sure they released it on the exact days before the anniversary, right? So when there was like 6 days left, they released the base form Goku, and then so on and so forth, right? So maybe again we'll see something similar. Maybe we could see a Vegeta version. I highly doubt it, right? Obviously Goku probably has the most forms, right? So they were able to capitalize on that, right? So But I mean, I don't know. They could do something with Vegeta. Does have a couple of forms, right? He has Super Saiyan, Super Vegeta, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue. Right? He actually does have a couple forms himself, but I highly doubt they would do something for him like that. But if they do, I mean, who else better to do it for than the literal side character, right? Like if it's not Goku, then it's Vegeta, right? That's basically how Dragon Ball works now. So, yeah, they do need to give us stuff to do before the anniversary, right? I know they're probably putting all their efforts towards the anniversary, meaning that they're gonna minimize content as much as possible. But that just it sucks for people that create content, because what are they gonna create it on? It's just gonna be the same thing every day, right? It's gonna go to the point where I'm gonna have to just look through the tier boost PvP boost system and just look at who is there that intrigues me, and then use them as a content, or use them as a showcase day, right? Because there's nothing else to do, right? So again, that's what I'm saying. Like, they just need to give us some stuff to do. Again, a Zenkai, a free-to-play unit, some new event or something like that. But again, I probably I don't see any. I probably see a free-to-play unit and maybe some Zenkais, but a new event, I don't probably expect that until the anniversary, right? So let's just, obviously, with that being said, let's just go into basically my prediction of what I think the 50th anniversary is going to be. Unfortunately, I don't like the new setup that they've done, right, where they release the units sporadically, right, where part 1 is just 1LF, part 2 is 1LF, and then part 3 is the Ultra, right? We've seen that for the 4th year anniversary, and then we've also seen that for the Legends Festival, right? That's pretty much how they're going to do things from now on. Again, I don't like it. I like the 2021 festival version and the 3rd year anniversary version, right, where it's dual LFs, and then the second part is the the last unit that they release. I think that's better, having 2 banners at first, right? Basically, people get their summons out the way and have a much longer time, not much longer time, but they have more time to save, right? So if they were to release the first 2 LFs or the anniversary, when the anniversaries first started, obviously we wouldn't be getting Vegito, Ultra Vegito Blue, who's presumably the big Ultra for the anniversary. We wouldn't be getting him until the end of June / beginning of July, right? Meaning we would have all that time to summon and get back to saving for the next Ultra. But I mean, I guess you can kind of say that this mode is better too. Like, the way they're doing it now is actually not that bad, because you're getting content basically throughout the whole month, right? There's not going to be not one dead period. I mean, there'll probably be a couple days where there's like, okay, we're ready for the next content, but there's going to be lots to do, right? Again, content is spread out more, so basically there's the content basically fills up throughout the whole month. Basically, I guess that's how they see this, right? So again, we'll get the the first LF, the anniversary in the end of May, and then we'll get part 2 LF in the beginning of June or middle of June, and then we will get the Ultra in beginning of July, right? Slash and or end June, beginning of July. But people are speculating that there will be 2 Ultras, right? That some people say that we could start off the anniversary with an LF and Ultra, and then end the anniversary with an LF and Ultra, which I wouldn't mind, but I just don't want double Ultras. Like, imagine having to summon for 2 Ultras within a month's time, right? Just, it's too much. It's too crazy. I feel like the way they're doing it now is probably the best case scenario, and I don't want them to increase it any more than it is, right? I believe we get an Ultra like every 2 to 3 months now, right? That's basically how it works. We got hit at the end of January / beginning of February. We got Rose in the middle of March. Then we got Ultra Kid Buu at the beginning of May, I believe. Yeah, end of April, beginning of May. Yeah, we got him April 30th to be exact, so end of April, right? So meaning the next Ultra would probably be the end of June, right? If we go about the same time frame that we're getting the Ultras now. But people are thinking that we would get an LF and Ultra at the end of May, and then we will get another Ultra at the end of, I guess, June / beginning of July. Again, that's just too close to comfort. It's going to be way too much CC to spend, right? We just all know how much of a pain it is to pull Ultra, so I just want the normal format, just 2 LFs and then 1 Ultra. That'll be good. But again, since they are increasing the rate that they drop Ultras, people are speculating that this could be a thing, which I'm hoping is not the case. But in terms of what I think is going to be the first unit for the anniversary, I definitely think LF Goku and Frieza will finally make their debut in the game. They're probably one of the only units from the series, right? From all three series, right? Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super. Obviously, Dragon Ball's there too, but they don't really represent that, and they're not gonna give us that as an anniversary, right? So, but it is one of those only units that we don't have in the game yet. Last year, a year ago, right? Obviously, we knew that UI was finally coming because it's the same case for it was the same case for him as it is for Goku and Frieza. He was not represented in the game at all yet, and it was finally time for him to release. So that's why I think Goku and Frieza is definitely going to be part one to the anniversary. Part two could be anything, right? Last year we got the Dragon Fist Goku and Tapion. This year I'm kind of hoping for an LF God Goku, right? No, I don't care whether he's from the Beerus saga or from the Broly movie, but I definitely would like to see a God Goku, right? Maybe, I mean, I don't know. I was thinking about an Ultra God Goku, but not yet, right? But I definitely do see an Ultra God Goku where the intros, like the ritual and stuff, that'll definitely look really, really good. But that's later down the line. We need an LF God Goku first, and we need a Senkai for the red one, right? Because there are just no God Gokus in the game, right? So we can see how much they definitely steep away from a God Goku, but I think him as a part 2 LF would be definitely a good thing. People are also thinking about a Orange Piccolo, right? When is he going to release? Him for part 2 also wouldn't be bad, considering we did get a movie. Actually, year 3 anniversary was part 2 was a what's it called, a movies unit, right? It was LF Revival Gohan. Last year was LF Dragon Fist Goku. This year could be LF Orange Piccolo, right? It could be a LF Orange Piccolo because we've seen that the second half of Annie's have been movies ever since they started doing part 2s, which again was actually they did a part 2 kinda in the second year anniversary with LF Vegito Blue, right? They had the Pycon and the Super Kaioken Goku, but I mean, I wouldn't really count that, right? But yeah, basically, I wouldn't be surprised if we did get a Orange Piccolo because they have done movies as the second half of the anniversary for the past 2 years. So that also wouldn't be bad. But again, God Goku is technically from the Battle of Gods movie as well, so he could count as sagas from the movies if that's where they choose him to be from. And then obviously the last unit I expect to see is Ultra Vegito Blue, and that'll be basically my prediction, right? So part 1 LF Goku and Frieza, part 2 either Orange Piccolo or a God Goku, right? Possibly from the movies, right? And then part 3 Ultra Vegito Blue. That'll be my little prediction there, right? And obviously all the fun stuff that comes with anniversaries, new events, Shenron, all that good stuff. So yeah, pretty much is the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your predictions are for the anniversary. Are you excited? And yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy. If you did, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next one.